Hello and welcome to the last of the regular season of the AFL Oddities of 2026. I will be trying to do some videos on the finals matchups. I'll try to do my best to get every single one of them out, but we'll see how we go. In this first clip, you can see that Matt Rowell had a free kick reversal given against Boxall. After he was given the free kick, Matt Rowell, for a hold, you can see he's clearly frustrated and Boxall's up in his face. And he definitely puts a bit of mayo on this. It's not a complete flop. He did hit him or push him. So it's probably fair enough for a reversal. But after watching the replay, yeah, that's pretty weak, but still funny. Have a look at the Suns' pressure here. It's too bad they couldn't do this more often through the year. After the Saints are just have no other option but to pass the ball backwards, and eventually as one of the Saints defenders tries to kick the ball, he's bumped as he kicks it, and he almost kicks it through for a own goal, and this is probably one of the easiest goals that Touk Miller will ever kick. Probably a little bit of misfortune here, but well done to Billy Frampton for stopping this goal ultimately. And here, I mean, they ended up winning the game fairly comfortably, but you don't want to be doing this stuff leading into finals. So I know they were probably playing around with it a little bit too much, and Morris probably wasn't expecting to be getting the ball, and Charlie Cameron probably should have kicked this, or I don't know if Billy Frampton waited and then ran at Charlie Cameron. He kind of seemed a little bit distracted, or I don't know. But anyway, ultimately, you don't want to be doing this coming into the finals. They need to be a little bit cleaner and make sure that every shot at goal is a good one. This one here, hopefully they learn from their mistakes. Now, I don't know if this will even be a contender for goal of the year, but for me, I feel like this one might be actually really hard to replicate or even beat. You can see that the Irishman in McKenna has stolen the ball or deflected it down as the handball was trying to get out of the Pies defense, and running towards the boundary he's able to kick the ball off the ground, and somehow this hasn't hit anything and it's just gone through for a goal. I would challenge anyone, even soccer players, to be able to do this with an Aussie rules football and not hit anything and get it through for a goal. This is an incredible kick and probably should be goal of the year for me. And yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see how it does. Quite a few fumbles here, and I'm glad that the umpire didn't pay a free kick for a high tackle. And as the ball goes down towards the goal line, you can see it luckily bounces for Akers. He's able to just kick a little grubber off the ground, and Erasmus is not able to get back in time to stop the easy goal. It was messy, but a goal's a goal. I think this might have to be one of the weirdest holding the ball calls or tackles I think I've ever seen in AFL. After Langford gets the ball, he tries to handball over the top, which is deflected, and Bramble holds onto his arm, and as Langford gets the ball back, he just holds onto his arm. It's not really a tackle on the body. He's holding the arm so he isn't able to handball the ball away again. Eventually goes down to ground where he gets a kick to the ball, but it is too late. But this here is probably just one of the weirdest holding the ball calls I've ever seen. I think it is the right call from the umpire. That's not what I mean by saying it's weird. I just don't think I've seen anyone standing up holding an arm and then eventually be called for holding the ball. After Fritsch uses his body really well and is able to get Karmas out of the way and take a relatively easy mark in the end, you can see he's trying to pass the ball on to a better position. But you're a full forward, or you're a forward at least. Surely you have to go back and take a shot at goal. For some reason, while Karmas is standing right on the mark and Fritsch is there, he tries to pass the ball, and the umpire rightly calls play on and is called for holding the ball. He's got 3 defenders around him, so I have absolutely no idea what Fritsch was trying to achieve here. In the end, probably cost them a goal. It looks like the Dogs might have stuffed this one up. As you can see, there's so many fumbles, nobody's able to get a clear path and shot at goal, except for Cody Waitman. When the ball goes down, he kicks it out of midair, and what looks like a nice goal, but then upon the replay, after Watson steals the ball in a pretty nice fashion, almost looked like a turnover in basketball or an NFL steal off the kicker. He kicks it towards Gunston, who goes up a little bit early to try and create the space to go back for the mark. And as you can see, he is absolutely dumbfounded how he has given away a free kick. I feel like, honestly, this could have gone either way. You probably could have paid it against the defender for making front-on contact or not getting back to the ball. But then again, you probably could have paid it the same way the umpire did now, where Gunston has made contact first and then didn't get back to touch the ball. Therefore, it's an unrealistic attempt. So either way, you're probably right. Also, just have a look at Gunston's face. He cannot believe that he is giving away a free kick here in this situation. Anyway, that's it for this week. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to try and do some videos for the 2 games coming up on Friday and Saturday. I will be trying to get this video out tonight. It is Thursday, so I'll get this out as soon as I can. Hopefully no YouTube copyright issues as I've had the last few weeks. This week's code word is ladder. Leave the word ladder somewhere.